The celebration is underway in Orange City, Iowa. The annual Tulip Festival officially started today and runs through Saturday. And this takes an army of volunteers to make it all come together. Tonight, KTIV's Al Jones tells us about the community effort that makes it all happen.
So we joke that really the planning for next year's festival starts the day after the current festival, but it really is quite true.
The Orange City Tulip Festival has been part of Ginny Droge's life her whole life. Now, in her third year serving on the festival steering committee, she says planning for this yearly Siouxland staple never really ends.
For example, in order to get rights for our night show, we're thinking always about what show is going to be in the next years and the years after that, so we can make sure to apply for those rights, get those in a timely manner. And just with everybody's involvement and ideas, there's always conversations going on for years to come.
And it takes a veritable army of volunteers to make it all happen.
It really, truly does. We are so fortunate to live in a community where hundreds of volunteers give their time and energy from all ages. Every year we get a little nervous. Are we going to have enough people to volunteer? Are we going to make it all work? And every year we're blown away by the people who come together to make it happen.
Call them the unsung heroes of this annual celebration of Orange City's Dutch heritage.
Whether you are serving in a behind-the-scenes role or you're just coming out to walk in your costume or to have your kids Dutch dance, it truly does take the entire community.
And it's not all glitz, glamour, and accolades.
Those volunteers who are doing the behind-the-scenes things like cleaning up the park or helping to paint or get things built, there's just so many hands that are involved.
So why do so many people put in so much effort year after year after year?
Spend any amount of time in Orange City, and I think some of the things you'll come away with is our desire to preserve our Dutch heritage. You'll see that through our Dutch fronts and our parks and all of that. And you'll also just see the close-knit community. And I think what really spurs this on is people who love living here, they love their neighbors, they love the amenities that Orange City provides. And so while our festival is for our visitors who come in and who enjoy our town, it truly also is a celebration of those who live in Orange City.
And now it's all being showcased for all to see at the 83rd annual Orange City Tulip Festival. In Orange City, Iowa, with Chief Photographer Acacia Phillips, Al Jones, KTIV News 4.